Well, the market definitely liked that weak data. Again, PMI is coming in under expectations on the manufacturing side, service and composite, Jim.
There's ammo. I mean, ammo to be quiet. If they're winning, which I think they can win, speaking of the Fed, then, David, they can just say, listen, we're going to do one more, do 3 quarters. And then we're starting to see weaker data. We don't want to see too weak data. So now we're going to hold off. Because this would influence the election heavily, I think, if they say, look, we're not done. Why not just elect the whole Senate?
Well, that said, so many of the impact of those, of whatever they do is not going to really, you really think it would have an impact when there's a week to go to the midterms?
Yes, because I think there are people in a lot of different districts who are trying to figure out whether they're going to have a recession. And if they come out and say, listen, we do not care if there's a recession, we are going for it, that's big.
I don't think most voters even know who the Fed chair is, let alone have any idea what their policy is. They only know that they're paying a lot more for things at the supermarket. And that's not going to change in a week.
Well, but, okay, so you're paying a lot more for the supermarket and you may lose your job. That gets out.
It's true. But, again, that's not going to happen prior to the election. I just don't see.
Okay, well, let's say the market plummets because they say, listen, we're not done, and we will tighten into recession. You don't think that there'll be politicians who will say, not only things are much too expensive, but you are going to lose your job? Don't you think that that's a very persuasive take on the U.S. economy if you're a Republican?
Maybe. I think
Dr.
the
Oz?
timing is.
There's
a lot of early voting already taking place now.
I just don't see it. I don't know. That part I don't see.
Do you think Dr. Oz orders a steak cheese?
Yeah.
Thank you to A-Rod for calling me out this weekend.
What did he say?
He said that I got to go with my friend Jim Cramer. I got to take the Phillies.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, congratulations, by the way. We did.
Thank you very much.
You had a lot to do with it. You really did.
You sound like my wife. I always say we.
You and Bryce.
Yeah, we. They call me Bryce. They called me Chase before. I always say that to my wife. I say, we looked really good this weekend. She just like, you look the same.